Sorry, Drew. So this is the production lieutenant chassis.
Oh my gosh.
And then that's one of the binks for PI3 and 4, working on those as well.
Whoa. Okay. So last time I was here, we saw some of the bink parts.
Yeah.
But now you've got more
bink parts.
bink parts coming in for the future PI builds, and PI2 is somewhere. I will find it.
It's some
Drive it home.
This is milled. The final one will be cast.
Yes.
But this is a production CAD, so this represents what the frame will look like.
Oh my gosh. Are these like the crush cans on the front?
Yeah, so there'll be some material that attaches to the front as well, and then attached to the crush cans too.
Yes,
so,
crumple zones.
crumple zones.
They're important. I haven't seen the chassis separated like this. I think you guys showed it on PI2 already attached.
Correct.
But now you're showing the breakdown on. Oh, there's a bunch more holes in this bink.
Yeah.
In the last one.
Yeah, that's so the bink you saw was PI1, right? So
Yes.
that was the wire harness.
Oh wow.
Test mule. Whereas this one has all the holes for production. So every single hole you see is there for a reason.
Yes. Oh, that's important. We got wiring and a lot of stuff to fit in there. You got solar.
Yeah. So this is just some of the main parts, but all the parts are staged for CPC to
Can
bond.
we touch this? I was already touched.
It actually clicks together. So like if you look over here, the really cool thing about the bink parts is that they clip together like Legos. So they have fixture holes that just clip in. And you're aligning, it aligns perfectly like a Lego brick.
Yeah.
So see right here is the thing that aligns. And then they're incredibly strong once they're aligned.
That's amazing. People don't realize how strong Legos are. I mean, until you start two flat pieces.
Yeah.
If you try to separate those two, it's impossible. So you're taking similar logic, except there will be bonding, I'm sure.
Yeah, bonding too.
Yeah.
But it's nice for alignment. It's all done with real teeth.
It's fascinating because some people definitely have this impression that if it doesn't have a certain amount of metal in it, it can't be strong. Now that we're seeing like, no, there's the chassis that goes along with it for that rigidity.
Right. The roll cage over top as well.
Oh, right.
Right,
Yeah,
so
we
that
can't even
bonds-
see that yet.
Bonds right through here. And bonds to here and over the hoop. It's a best of both worlds. It's lightweight with the carbon fiber
Yes.
and the fiberglass, but then it has the rigidity with metal reinforcement all over.
Perfect. PI2.
Yeah.
Does that have a production battery?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So that means I can drive home in. That's what we need.
It's got the full 44 kilowatt hour pack in there.
Yeah.
So.
And this is Luna, right?
Yeah, that's Luna. Yeah. We've come a long way. Oh no.
PI2.
You found it.
It's all coming together.
You found it.
Oh my God. The control arms, the Vitesco motor.
It's all here.
It's all here.
It's all here. Tiny 12-volt battery.
Wait, that's the 12 volt?
Super tiny.
That's the whole thing?
Yeah, little teeny tiny 12-volt.
Oh my God.
This is all, production body. It has all the metal components in it as well. So you'll notice
all the fast.
like there's the fasteners, latches, all the doors, all production. So pretty amazing.
Thank you. So the first delivery.
No, you can't take it.
This is
any 8 panels or 8.
That's fine. I don't need that. This will work. I would drive this over anything at this point.
The windshield hasn't been bonded yet, Drew.
I'll wear goggles.
This is a production, cross car beam.
Screen's going right there.
Screen will go there. Yeah, this one is our performance vehicle PI2, right? So we're gonna do all our track testing with this, range testing, efficiency testing, all the stuff that people really want. It's going to be coming from this vehicle. So,
and for range testing, is the goal to like match this vehicle weight with the production weight? So if there's any missing components on the inside, you can just throw some dumbbells in the back. Right?
Yeah, exactly. We want to have a good idea of what the production range is going to be with this vehicle. So it's exciting. It's going to be upfitted with all the exterior A surfaces very soon.
And the HVAC
system.
There. All that's in there.
It's in there, yeah.
See, I thought maybe because it's a track vehicle you would, but no, it fits perfectly right there.
No, it's pretty cool, yeah.
Wow.
Behind this checklist, you can see the air handling. So
I really thought the drive shafts would change the look.
Yeah,
but they don't. It's still
it's right in front of
beautiful aptera.
Right in front of the steering rod.
Oh, that's super slick.
Yeah, this is how the wheel pants attach to this really nice piece right here, and then they'll have the swivel and everything as well.
Oh, yeah. The PI2 will have the swivel? I can't wait. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So the wheel pants mounting here, you've got a little air intake to keep the brakes cool. Not that you'll need them much, but little detail. I didn't realize you fit so much of the production components like the HVAC and the Tesco motors fit nice and snug. You got the 12 volt. Thought, being track vehicle
Yeah.
or something.
There's
it needs a
there's
12,
some
but-
things that will be added for the more full vehicles, right? So this one
Wow.
primarily is track and efficiency testing.
Okay. Will the solar panels be on it or just
Looking like yes.
good?
It's looking like
Okay.
yes.
This windshield's actually, I just had my entire windshield replaced. Had a big
yeah.
crack on the surface. This one feels like it'll be a lot easier to service.
It's small.
It
yeah.
feels smaller.
It's small.
That means less area to get hit by rocks. Just
Well, the rocks just take a joyful ride with their
Right.
dynamics.
no, exactly.
Unless it's a direct hit.
Seats I know are not production because we checked out those production seats.
Yeah,
but
you've sat in that. I think you're the first person to sit in one.
no, that
You're
was
the first
comfortable.
person to make a video.
But I know
Yeah.
why you don't want bucket seats like that in the production model, right?
Oh yeah.
Because the way you have to get in the Aptera, you don't want the bolstering
Right.
super tall on the sides.
No, totally. Yeah, these are track seats with the 5-point harness. So
Wow.
that's why we have the bars out back to mount the harness points. But this thing's gonna go to a track pretty soon. It's pretty exciting.
Oh boy, I can't wait. We're getting a reflector right here, right?
Yeah, there's a chimsels up there and a camera for the
Oh,
normal highway view. When you're parking, there's also a lower camera that's down.
2 backup cameras.
Yeah, so that one's the wide angle
Oh,
normal perspective for highway.
there's already people doing this. I already watched Chuck Cook installed aftermarket a second backup camera in his Cybertruck because it's too low and the feed is on the screen. Your guys' already has 2 backup cameras,
Right.
and one of them is going to be
Yeah, it's a dedicated display for the rear.
oh, so it'll never show anything else.
Right.
That's its purpose.
Yep.
That saved us a step. That's a lot simpler, and it's a lot cheaper than a Cybertruck. So that's cool. 2 backup cameras, one ultra wide and one.
Yeah. Oh, you can like envision where things mount now, like that.
Oh yeah, this whole bracket
Yeah.
is just for the camera feed. An open pilot, right? Brilliant.
It's been nuts around here.
Yeah.
Really, it's people staying over the weekend, working really long hours. It's all for a good cause. We want these out on the road.
Absolutely.
testing, so.
We appreciate it. And every time I see one in person, it reminds me of how much the specs are cool, obviously. You know, we're talking like over 400 miles at a low price. Like so many startups have to begin with such a high priced vehicle. The fact that you guys are like sub 40,000 on your first car, like unheard of for these startups. All these little cost savings here and there, and just not having a fourth wheel or not having a second row of seats.
Yeah.
Like the specs are impressive in themselves and the solar charging and all that, but the human factor, the human element of, yeah, you could probably get super efficient on a bike or, you know, like people sit behind you or, you know, you're in these really tight compact spaces. There's
Yeah.
other cars out there that have tried like 1-seater vehicles, but 2 seats side by side is like so much of the driving experience. Like, especially in
That's all I do pretty much.
yeah, right. Especially with like road trips with my wife, where the average number of passengers in each vehicle on the road is 1.5. So if you did a 1-seater, it would be below average. 2 is above average number of seats. That's enough to get in a HOV lane or whatever. Being able to just like park as you're charging, cable or not, and you can just look and see who you're riding with. I've never been able to have a valuable conversation with someone sitting behind me.
That's a good point.
Like you're always like, hey, are you back there? You feel like a limo driver.
It's the
And
perfect commuter vehicle, is awesome, or road trip vehicle for me and my wife.
for sure.
You know,
Much more than just commuting, because you've got way more range than a commuter needs. And that road trip experience, you really get to know someone sitting side by side, which is why I'm so glad you prioritize that. Drives like any other vehicle, steering wheel and pedals, so it's not some complex new ownership experience. The way you've captured what me and my wife are doing all the time on road trips and coming down here, and yet found a way to do it using less than half the energy. Likely, if you got much smaller, then the solar wouldn't be as viable. So this surface area allows optimum seating position, optimum occupant count, and maximize the solar. Like, I can't get over how smart that is.
it's so cool. I know. I wouldn't do anything else. It's so cool.
That would be 95+% of my driving.
Yeah.
And if I need more seats, I'd be tempted to just have a second Aptera. 2 of them would use less energy than one of my car.
Yeah.
So you could move 4 people more efficiently with 2 Aptera
You're right. Yeah. You're
than
right.
one Model 3.
That's funny to think about. Yeah.
That's pretty nutty.
funny to think about.
Oh, I'm so glad you're doing this. And
You gotta close it and feel the funk. I mean, you gotta.
can I?
Yeah. But I feel what that's like. Isn't that nice? That's production.
That's just
door
solid,
sound, right?
I know the door funk doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the vehicle is built perfectly, but that was solid.
Right?
And do these have the manual releases too?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Jeez. Wow. Okay. So I just noticed the shots. That's so cool. They're like built right in there.
I know.
They're more protected from the elements too, so you don't have to worry about them getting.
They're deep in there.
Yeah, I'm weird. I kind of like these seats, so I could make it work. Bye, guys. I'll see you back home. It's still, that's what's funny is you mounted it high and I can still fit. My head's not hitting anything. I gotta